Hey guys, in my last week's video I talked about who I was dating and whatnot. I'll put a link for it like right here if you're interested in watching that video. I think it's here. It'll be somewhere. You will have seen it already if you're interested in that video. So a question that I got outside of the most popular question from that video, and it was where I got my dress from, and it was from Maurice's. I bought it there last year, so about this time last year. So I don't know if they'd still have it, but it's from Maurice's. Anyways, outside of that question, the second most popular question is any concern about having a friend potentially become maybe a husband one day. And it was a very popular response. Somebody responded to this question and said some of the best relationships start out as friendships. And I think there was like 19 people who went and liked that comment. And I have to agree. I think that the best relationships would start out as friendships and not necessarily just jumping in. And while it might be, my feelings are a little bit different than that. They're not just the jumping in feelings, but they're the, that they're more than friends, the feelings. In the boys' eyes, they're simply friends. We're not, kissing in front of, we're not, really physical, nothing in front of the kids. So they don't see that side of it. They see him as any other of my friends, my girlfriends, my guy friends. They don't see it. They don't see it any different than that. So I think, and this would be my hope, is say things do progress with him and one day we do get married. It would be, because that is something that this specific person that I am with right now would be interested in, is getting married and, and doing that. So anyways, I have gone on dates with people who aren't interested in getting married. So that's something there too. But this specific situation would eventually go that way. So the questions are, how do I feel about a friend potentially becoming a husband in the kids' eyes? And I feel like, and it actually gave me something to think about a little bit, but I honestly feel that it would be the best possible scenario to see them, to have it gradually grow throughout the time in their eyes, from just casual friends, from what they see, to more. And I'm not like shy with PDA, especially around the kids. I think it's not, it's good to show affection, of course, like, making out in the kitchen, kind of different from, general, although I have a friend and her husband who are so lovey-dovey, and I just idolize the crap out of them. It's the sweetest thing ever. Every time he gets home from work, they just like hug and kiss for a minute. It's just like, I love that. I love it. That's totally aside the point though. But what I'm trying to say is that I hope that gradual, it's just kind of, grows naturally and organically, just from being friends to possibly being husband and wife. So, I think that was a really roundabout way of saying that, but, yeah, so, what else? There was something else I felt like I wanted to say in this video. Another comment was about the volume of my videos, and I don't know why it's been so bad. I'm using the same phone, the same case, the same everything as I always have been. I don't know. I'll try to turn it up when I edit it, like really maximize the volume. I'll do that with this video, so let me know if that helped. Hopefully it does help. But that's pretty much it. As far as my Single Mama Saturday videos, I get the most views on these videos, so I want to definitely do more. But what do you guys want to know? I'm more than happy to answer questions. Of course, there's specific questions like, have I slept with him? Because that was a question that I was asked. And those aren't things that I necessarily want to talk about on YouTube. But yeah, that's just a bit too extreme. So anything else though, I'd be more than happy to answer. just let me know, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.